Hello everybody, Skywarp34 here, and today I'm going to be giving you guys a quick little showcase of my new Puppy Playtime doll figurine thing. Yeah, but before we get into that, I just wanted to show you guys the new setup. It looks pretty good. If you guys haven't seen my studio tour yet, there's going to be a link at the end of this video for it, but I also finally updated my thumbnails for my TV in the background. So now it's going to start showing some more newer thumbnails that have just not been there for a while. So you guys will see stuff, some old ones like that one, and then you'll be seeing some new ones in the background as well. So yeah, just wanted to get that out of the way. And yeah, time to get into the Puppy Playtime showcase video thing, whatever the heck it's called. And before any of you guys say anything, I know she is not perfect, so there's a bit of a story behind why she looks the way she does. And essentially, I started working on this character about a month before I had to move, but it was in the background, so I couldn't devote a ton of time to it. And then I got her nearly done, and then I had to move, so then it took even longer for me to actually finish her. And then by the time I actually was finally doing her head and like her hair and all that stuff, I was just so done with the project that I just wanted to finish it. And here's a couple photos of my first attempt at her pigtails. I tried to make them a bit more accurate, but it was just taking so long, and I honestly wasn't sure if this showcase video is even gonna like not flop or anything like that. So I was just like, you know what, screw it, I've got other projects I really want to work on, so I'm just going to finish her pigtails by making them this kind of like Five Nights at Freddy's baby from Sister Location, like solid looking piece thing for it. And honestly, I'm okay with how she looks. I know some people have said from the little skit video I made and from like just seeing close-ups of her, photos of her on Twitter, that they don't like her eyes. I personally don't really have a problem with her eyes. I think they are a little large, but I feel like that kind of just adds to the creepiness factor, because as you can see, they're not solid white. They have like pink and like fleshy bits around them. So I feel like the fact that she's a little cross-eyed and the eyes are extra big kind of just adds to the creepiness factor. So I wasn't necessarily aiming for 100% accuracy. So like I said, I already know she's not perfect, and like technically nothing's perfect. I mean, we all have our quirks. And yeah, I kind of forgot where I was going with that, but yeah. My favorite part probably of this whole doll to begin with is the dress. I custom made it out of a bunch of old doll like clothing items, and I was gonna try to sew it and make it like a physical dress, but I decided to not do that because I don't know how to sew. So instead I just literally hot glued the pieces to the doll body that I customized for this. And honestly, I think the dress is the best part, so I actually like the dress the most. She actually is able to turn her head, it can come all the way out, and then the only other posability she has is her arms have like 360 degrees of rotation, but her pigtails often get in the way. So she's able to do a little bit of motion and stuff, but her feet are solid pieces and cannot move at all. So she's actually got this little stand here that I made so that she can stand up on my shelf, which she's not actually going to be on this shelf. She's going to go be on my other shelf by my building area. So you guys might see her more over there than in the background of other videos. And yeah, the only other thing to really show you is she actually has mouth movement, so she's able to open and close her mouth.
Hello, did you get her?
And I'm actually quite happy with how it turned out. You can kind of see right here, I took a clothespin and modified it so that when I push up on this little thing on the back of her head, it makes her mouth open. And honestly, I think it turned out really well. Then the only other detail that I haven't really shown you guys is this, because I'm actually not sure if I'm going to use it for a project or not. I just know that it's a thing in the Poppy Playtime, like, lore videos or whatever, I don't know. So there's a piece of Velcro on the back of her dress, and it actually does unvelcro to show a hole here, because there's this one, like, teaser video they did where they had, like, somebody ripping something out of her back, like either like a voice box or like some sort of thing. Like we said, we don't really know the full lore of the game at the moment, so I just sort of made a hole in the back of her so I could maybe either recreate that video sometime, or if more like lore stuff comes out, I might be able to just already have that idea in place for like a horror short or something where I could make it look like got like a big pair of tweezers like pulling something out of the back of her. So I was kind of just thinking ahead rather than gluing the back shut, because then I'd have to modify her to be able to even do that kind of a thing. And yeah, to be fair, that's pretty much the whole video. And yeah, the only other thing I have to really show you guys is a little side-by-side with my Huggy Wuggy custom figurine that I made. And here they are together! Who would have thought that Huggy Wuggy would have been taller than her? That's crazy. But yeah, so as you guys can see, they're similar size and scale for like me to use, but like obviously if I ever make like a detailed music video or green screen video or something with Poppy and Huggy, I'm obviously going to scale Huggy way up and make Poppy really small in the video. So it's like, in real life they're about the same size as like characters, but like in the universe, you know, Huggy's ginormous and Poppy's this size. This is pretty much life-size Poppy. And yeah, so that's the video, I guess. If you did enjoy it, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to be making more costumes and characters from FNAF and like possibly other things as well. I said this in my studio tour, but I'm going to kind of be more focusing on projects that I want to do rather than like just trying to crank out videos for the sake of posting videos. So my uploads might be a little bit further apart, kind of starting now and going on into the future, but I do plan on continuing uploading and all this stuff. I'm not quitting. You guys will see more from me. I might even start live streaming again on YouTube. I'm not fully sure if I'm going to do that, but if not, I'll probably update you guys on Twitter over that. So, with that much being said, guys, I hope you have a wonderful day. I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.